Day 7 at Milano Cortina 2026 saw a staggering 13 medals on the line. Let's take a look at some of today's most exhilarating moments. We begin our roundup in charming Cortina with the para-snowboard banked slalom, brought forward a day early due to the weather conditions. There was a new champion as the USA's rising star, Kate Delson, sealed the gold after a superb second run. The riders were all keeping a close eye on the scoreboard as the debutante laid down the winning time.
The gold medal goes to Kate Delson.
It's been a dream Paralympic debut for the 20-year-old, having already tasted silver in the snowboard cross. In the men's event, Zihao Zhang was already guaranteed a bronze thanks to his first run, but he fell during his second, crushing his hopes of taking gold. It meant the leader after the first run, Jacopo Lucchini, who was last out of the gate, was able to savour the moment as he secured gold on home snow.
Jacopo Lucchini, nicely done, sir.
Now over to the Tofane Alpine Skiing Centre, where there was some gripping para-alpine ski racing on display in the men's giant slalom vision-impaired event. Johannes Aigner, despite a far from flawless start by his standards in the first run, managed to dig deep in the second to keep his dream of gold alive, guided by Nico Habel. The defending champion wasn't going to relinquish his crown, making history for his nation in the process.
Austria's 100th para-alpine gold medal at the Paralympic Winter Games.
Johannes now matches his sister, Veronica, in claiming 3 formidable gold medals at Milano Cortina. In the standing event, Arthur Bauchet stole the show by taking the gold, his second of the Games. The Frenchman finished ahead of his rivals with a real masterclass, powering to victory in a blistering time of 1:03.69.
Who takes the gold? The Frenchman delivers!
If the winning margin of 1.96 seconds wasn't impressive enough, Bauchet also did it with a torn ligament in his wrist after crashing in the Super G earlier this week. In the men's giant slalom sitting, there was some remarkably tight racing to keep fans at home glued to their screens and those present savouring the tension. Cortina local René de Silvestro established himself in a strong position, leading the pack after the first run. After missing out on gold by just 0.11 seconds in the para-alpine combined 3 days ago, the Italian wasn't taking any chances in the second run. He flew to victory, roared on by the faithful home tifosi. Let's move from the slopes over to the ice as the semi-finals got underway in the para-ice hockey. The USA were the first nation to seal a place in the gold medal final. They rallied back from a goal down to beat Czechia 6-1, keeping on track for a 5th straight title. Declan Farmer produced another headline performance, netting his 4th hat-trick in a row. The Americans have been in free-flowing form, racking up 40 goals on their journey to the final. The stakes were high as Canada faced China for a place in the gold medal final. Captain Tyler McGregor set the tone early, scoring the opening 2 goals for Canada. China battled back to level the game at 2-2, but Canada struck twice late in the final period to secure a 4-2 victory. It sets up a 3rd Paralympic gold medal final against the United States.
Liam Hickey with a beautiful wraparound.
New faces took centre stage in the para-biathlon, starting with the men's sprint pursuit sitting. Yerbal Karmitov of Kazakhstan can now say he's a winter Paralympic gold medalist after securing the world champion crown last year. It no doubt adds extra shine to the bronze he secured in the para cross-country skiing earlier this week. He took the top prize ahead of Ukraine's Taras Rad, as well as the man many tipped as the one to beat, the defending champion, Zizhu Liu of China. It was a feeling of national pride for Karina Edlingarova after the women's sprint pursuit vision impaired, as she earned Czechia's first gold at Milano Cortina. She missed 3 shots in the final, where she was also battling through neck fractures, but proved her determination to better her silver in the sprint, jumping on the podium in delight. Jiayuan Chai of China has been one of the breakout stars of these games, already taking home 2 golds. He shone brightly again in the men's sprint pursuit standing, striking gold for the 3rd time. He had to work for it though. Both he and Ukraine's Grigory Vovchinsky achieved clean shooting scores before a literal sprint to the finish line, where the Chinese athlete edged out his opponent by just 0.2 seconds. In the wheelchair curling mixed team bronze medal match, the Republic of Korea came up against Sweden. The Koreans took the early lead after end 3.
Wow. Oh my goodness gracious.
But Sweden regained their composure and consistency with a more superior tactical play, charging ahead 5-2 with 2 ends remaining. Much to their frustration, it left Korea with too much to do in the end.
That means that Sweden have won the bronze medal.
That's a wrap from day 7 of the Paralympic Winter Games. Remember, there's plenty still to come over the weekend from Milano Cortina 2026.